You knew Big John Studd
Yeah.
back in the day. Can you tell us what he was like? Because I know you tagged with him too a couple times.
Oh, he was a friendly guy, quiet, mellow guy. When he first broke in, he was in Charlotte with me and Flair, and we would always go over. Flair had a gym at his house and opened up the outdoors, and John would come over and work out with us. He even had Stan Lane over there, and Flair always had to have a lot of people around him, and he liked that, and working out and keeping in shape. And rather than going to the gym, we just do it at Flair's house. So it was great. And I remember John, he would work out so hard that he would go around the corner and throw up. So he always had some kind of issue with his stomach. He would actually turn purple a lot of times. So I don't know why, but he was basically a quiet man. Had a Big John Studd, I mean, who wouldn't believe in that guy, right? The thing with Andre and him would have done so much better if John hadn't put his walk into the entrance and put his, he'd walk over the top rope like Andre did, and John should have went through instead of him doing that. But I don't know. That pissed Andre off. So once you piss Andre off, then nobody likes you. So I felt bad for John Studd back then. Yeah, but he had a good career. He had a good career. It could have been a lot better. You don't steal the thunder from Andre and say I'm the real giant. These interviews that we did, we made them up. Or they would, back then they didn't give you a script to go on. You just made them up, and you've been in the business long enough, you knew how to get heat. But you don't want to get heat with your opponent. John Studd would go out there and say, I'm the real giant. And he'd walk over the top rope like he was the giant. You're not the real giant. I mean, if he would have went to a different approach, because Andre didn't like being called that he wasn't the real giant. Some guys don't get it. So he could have ran those promos a different way and cut Andre some slack and go through the ropes instead of stepping over the top. Ask anybody back in that era. So once you got on, who in the hell? I was there in the Garden one time. John Studd's coming out of the ring, and then Andre comes back, and he yells at Vince. He goes, "That's it. I ain't never wrestling him again. I'm finished." And Andre says he's finished. Who's John Studd going to work with now? I mean, I think John just quit. So it was sad ending. I met his son. He's got a nice son. I remember his son, he used to bring him around. And I met him, and I think his son was wrestling independence. But, it was a sad ending for John Studd.